I got another video for y'all. This is Real World Season 9, Episode 18. Let's get into it. So, this episode is pretty much Julie getting on her father's ass about just getting on to her and being controlling, as she, like, had to question, like, why are all the decisions made for her in her life, and what if she doesn't want to just do whatever he wants her to do, and what he feels is right. So, they butt heads or whatever. And, yeah, I mean, her, and pretty much the argument just came about because she had cussed or whatever. And he was like, "You're being a bad example to, like, your brother and sister or whatnot, or like the young ones." And I'm just like, bro, honestly, like, you're a bad example. Like, and I hate to do her dad like that, or pops. Like, I know she loves the nigga, but it's like, for her to even be on here, you're setting a bad example, because you know what this shit is. Like, if this was the first season of this shit, I might give you some grace. I might award that to you, but I can't even do that because it ain't the first season. If you did your history and you did your research, you know what happens here. You know what goes on. You know what I'm saying? People come in here and they don't leave the same. And I'm not saying this is like they just make a crazy transformation or they just turn up to the max, but they definitely, if they come in here hella religious and strict, they probably still gonna be religious, but they ain't gonna be as strict and as gun ho on their fucking principles and morals as they are when they first came here. So you knew that. And to even allow her to come here, you knew that was gonna open her mind. First day she got here, and the Woo Nani got wet when she seen Matt, nigga, you knew what it was from there. I've never seen a boy before, a boy that dresses wacky, or as they fuck it. Yeah, so that was that. And I just hate that this nigga Matt went to Africa, cuz ever since this nigga got back, he all of a sudden is just so spiritual and so conscious. He's like, "Well, Julie, you got to understand, like, you guys are either going to have this discussion now or 20 years from now, but either way it was going to be difficult." Like, shut up, man. We don't need your insight. It's like, ever since we got back from Africa, ever since this nigga had his week where he done did the show or whatever, now he just think he just knows so fucking much. Shut the fuck up, man. Like, I'm so tired of this nigga. So yeah, then after that, Kelly was like, "Oh, me and Peter got into an argument." I'm like, "You're still talking to that nigga?" Like, I be dead ass forgetting about, because I don't know. I'm thinking that this is just some little fun shit. Like, I don't know if you're actually rock with the nigga. Like, the power of dick. Like, it's so crazy. So she's like, "Yeah, me and Peter got into an argument." And then she called him, and, they did their little rom-com shit where she's like, "Peter, I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I just want to be happy. And I love you, Peter. I love you." So then she had a conversation with him. I think she went over, got somewhere to dick. She came back home, and then she was like, "I'm staying." And, like, told everybody else, like, she's not going home. She's going to move in with Peter. And I'm just like, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm diving in head first." I'm like, "Yeah, like, you've known the nigga for I don't know how long, and you've already told him you love him. Like, you love him, and then, like, not even just you love him, you're moving in. Like, bro, prayers and best wishes to you. Like, I don't want to make it seem like I'm hating on what you got going on, but jeez, y'all be throwing that L word around way too loosely for me, and then to move in right out, like, shh, baby. I hope that nigga not putting on a front for the camera and just seeming like a good guy, on TV, and then after the fact, when y'all move in, this nigga's a serial killer or something, like, weird shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't. Hey, like I said, I don't know. Best wishes, Kelly. I might have to look at this aftermath to see if they're really just the happiest couple now, Kelly and Peter. So, yeah, that was that. And then in the end of the episode, Julie and her parents made up, and her mom told her, like, "Your dad loves you, and he's our protector because he loves you." And, the same old movie shit. Like, the script is just predictable, but whatever. That's the end of this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, guys, friends.